Hello everyone. So in this video I am going to discuss on the module 1 of system modeling and simulation. So first part I am going to discuss is the introduction part. So in this introduction part we'll see what actually is a simulation. So when simulation is an appropriate tool, when it is not an appropriate tool to use, and what are the advantages of using a simulation in our study, and what are the disadvantages of the simulation, and also where actually this simulation will be helpful, that is areas of application. So before moving, we will first see what actually is a simulation. So simulation, the definition goes like this: a simulation is the imitation of the operation of a real world process or system over time. So here we can see that there are many real time systems, so which keeps on changing over time. So in order to record what are the changes that happens in the system, we are going to imitate the system, or we are going to build a model of that system, and we are going to study the system by using that model. In that model we are going to make certain changes, so which may be predicted for the future, and also will be very helpful for the updation of the real world system. For example, we can take as a bank system. So in the bank system there are different things which are happening daily, on the daily basis, so that can be studied with the help of the imitation model of that bank system. So here, once in this diagram, we can see that there is a system. So this system can be analyzed or studied based on the experimenting with the actual system, or by experimenting with a model of the system. So here comes the simulation part. So this model of a system, it may be a physical model or it may be a mathematical model. So again, the mathematical model, it can be analytically solved or it may be simulated. That is analytical model or a simulation. So the system can be studied based on experimenting with the actual system, or by creating a model of the system, and that model, it may be either a physical model or a mathematical model. And mathematical model, again, it is of two types: analytical model and the simulation model. So in our study we are concentrating on simulation models. So simulation models help us to study the behavior of a system as it evolves. Models keeps the set of assumptions concerning the operations of the system. Assumptions are expressed in terms of mathematical, logical, and symbolic relationship between the entities or objects of interest of the system. So entities or the objects of interest of the system means, for example, in the bank system, if we consider, then the entities are nothing but the customers or the tellers. So who provide the service for the customers. So they can be considered as the entities. The simulation modeling can be used both as an analysis tool to predict the performance of the new system, and also predict the effect of changes to the existing system. So simulation model, it can be used for improving the existing system, or it can be used to predict the performance of a new system. So in both the ways it can be made used. Simulation can be done by hand or computer. It keeps the history of the system. So it can be done on computers, like by using some simulation languages we can imitate, or we can create a model of the existing system or a new system which we want to build, and also we can record the history of the system. System simulation produce a set of data is used to estimate the measure of performance of the system. So depending on the data which are used by the simulation, we can estimate the measure of performance of the system. So this is about the simulation part. Next, moving to when simulation is an appropriate tool. So here we have different points. We can see one by one. Study of and experimentation with the internal interactions of a complex system, or of a subsystem within a complex system. So if we want to internally interact with the system which is very complex, and internal systems, that is a complex system, it will be consisting of many subsystems, and by studying the subsystems we will come to know how actually the complex system will work. So this is nothing but the study of and experimentation with the internal interaction of a complex system. Informational, organizational, and environmental changes can be simulated and the model's behavior can be observed. The knowledge gained in designing a simulation model can be of great value towards suggesting the improvement in the system under investigation. So if already we have created a system, if there is a real time system, and if we want to make any improvements or any changes to the existing system, then we go for simulation model. First we change in that model, and if those changes will bring some improvements to the existing system, then we are going to apply it for the existing system. So next, by changing the simulation inputs and observing the resulting outputs, valuable insight may be obtained into which variables are most important, how variables interact. So next point is that by changing the simulation inputs, by giving different inputs to the system in the simulation model, we can get the expected outputs. So these outputs will make us to know that which are the important variables which are being used in the system. So how those variables will interact with each other. And also simulation can be used as a pedagogical or teaching device to reinforce analytic solution methodologies. So it can also be used as a teaching device. So where we can come across different types of solutions by using the analytical methods. So when it is an appropriate tool, it can be used as to experiment with the new designs or policies prior to implementation, so as to prepare for what may happen. So new designs and policies before implementing it in the real system, we can go for the model building first, then we can see how it works, and then we can go for the actual implementation. Can be used to verify the analytical solutions. By simulating different capabilities for a machine, requirements can be determined. Simulation models designed for training allow learning without the cost and disruption of on-the-job instructions. Animation shows a system in simulated operation so that the plan can be visualized. The modern system, factory, water fabricant, plant, service organizations, etc., is so complex that the interaction can be treated only through the simulation. So, where and when the interactions between the complex system will be difficult, so this simulation model can be used in order to learn how actually the interactions within the complex system takes place. So next is when simulation is not an appropriate tool. So simulation should not be used when the problem can be solved using a common sense. So it is of waste of time and energy when the problem is very easy and we can solve it by using our own common sense instead of going and building a simulation model for it. Then simulation should not be used if the problem can be solved analytically. If the problem can be solved by using the mathematical equations, then no need of using the simulation part. Simulation should not be used if it is easier to perform direct experiments. If it is easier to perform direct experiments, then it is a waste of time in building the simulation. Simulation should not be used if the cost exceeds the savings. Simulation should not be used if the resources or time that are not available. If the time and the resources required to build the simulation, if they are not available, then we are not going for the simulation. So no data is available, not even estimate simulation is not advised. If there is not enough time or the people are not available, simulation is not appropriate. In order to create the simulation, so people should be available, enough time should be there. If both are not available, then it is not appropriate to choose the simulation. If managers have unreasonable expectations, say too much soon, or the power of simulation is overestimated, simulation may not be appropriate. That is, if they have the more expectations from building the simulation and this may work like this, so more pressure will be given to the workers, then this type of simulation may not be an appropriate tool for using. If the system behavior is too complex or cannot be defined, simulation is not appropriate. If it is the system which we are going to simulate, if it is too complex and it cannot be simulated in a easier way in order to make the things easier, then this is not an appropriate tool to use.